Hey guys, it's Nicole. Welcome back to Chronicles of a Crafter. So today I am going to use up some of that pretty paper that I purchased at the Stamp and Scrapbooking Expo. And this is just some paper that I picked up. It's called Simple Vintage Weather Garden, and these are some 4x4 elements that I cut down into 6x6 sheets of paper. So if you have 6x6 and you need to use them up, this is something that I created. I needed these for my fall junk journal. It's just basically a 6x6 sheet, folded in half, folded in quarters, and made this a really cute pocket. So I'm just going to show you how the pocket works. This is nothing actually. I wanted to grab a tag, but alright, so here's this little piece of something that looks like a mushroom. There's a pocket here, and when you flip it over, there's a pocket here in the front, and then there's a big pocket in the back here. Alright, so that's how this works if you have 6x6 and you need to use it up. Or if you have 12x12, you can cut it down into 4s and make 4 of these. I think that these will look really cute in a junk journal. You can clip them in either with a bullnose clip or with a clothespin, and yeah, I think these would look really cute in a junk journal. So I made one so far, and I'm gonna make 2 more out of this 12x12 sheet. So this is what the 4x4 elements look like. Okay, so this was just some 4x4 squares on the other side of the paper, but this is the side that I'm gonna actually use because I think it's so pretty. And yeah, this will go great in my fall junk journal because it's like vintagey and, you know, green. So I don't know what I'm doing. Alright guys, go grab a paper and I'll be right back. Alright, so what's going to happen is that if you use double-sided paper, part of it's going to show on the front side, just like this one. On the inside, it's this mauve-y, like pretty geometric shape down there on the inside, but on the outside it's this really cute music paper. But if you use double-sided paper, part of it's going to show on the outside. So you have to decide which side is going to be your outside, which side is going to be your inside. Anyway, here are my instructions. These are my little cheat notes right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to score at 4.5 right here on the horizontal, but on the opposite side. So if your paper is directional, and I'll show you what I mean. My paper is non-directional on one side, directional on the other. So when I fold this up like so, this is going to show on the outside of my paper. Do you see that? All of these words are upside down now. I don't personally care. I just want you to be aware. So if you have directional paper, parts of the wording or parts of that design is going to be upside down if your paper has any meaning to it. It does it to me, so I'm not gonna worry about it. So again, 6x6, I flipped it on its rotation one time, scored it at 4.5, or yeah, 4.5. Okay, so once I scored it at 4.5, I rotated it 1/4 turn to the right, and I scored it at 3, and my voice is cracking. I scored it at 3.5. Okay, and I also scored it at 1/2 inch. Okay, so there's that. So there's a 1/2 inch here, 3.5 here, and we're going to fold our page over like so. I'm sorry, did I say 3.5? I meant 3.25. Oh my gosh, it's been a long day, guys. And it's hot outside. I can't imagine what temperature you guys are dealing with, but it's the end of summer and I feel like the weather is just so ridiculous. It's so hot out. Anyway, so what we've done was we've scored it at 1/2 inch and then 3 3¼ inch. So there's that, and I'm just going to fold it in like so. Use my little bone folder just to get the creases nice and tight, and this is what we will end up with. So I'm just going to remove this bottom section right here. Actually, this is the 1/2 inch score mark I'm removing. So remove that, and I just cut a little triangle away. So here's our 1/2 inch mark, our 3 3¼ inch mark, and 6. Okay, so I'm going to fold this back up, rotate it this way, and all we've done was cut away this bottom section of the 1/2 inch score mark. Okay, and then I cut a little triangle to reduce the bulk. I'm going to fold it in half on the score mark here, not taking into consideration our little flap. And I am also going to cut a little thumb notch directly onto this bottom section. Okay, so now we have that, and I'm going to flip my page back up like so, fold in my 1/2 inch score mark, fold over my paper like that, and now we have this little cute pocket but on both sides of the paper and a big pocket up here at the back. So it's up to you to decide which side is your front, which side is your back. I am going to go with this side as my front, and I'm going to punch in a little thumb notch right here. Okay, so there's that. I'm also going to ink the entire thing. I'm going to let's use Vintage Photo. I have not in a while used Vintage Photo, which is a brown. It's in the brown family. I'll go over these measurements again one more time for you guys, just so that you're not as confused as I made it seem. And I do apologize for that, because I am still out in my RV and crafting. So anyway, here's that. On my prototype, I did round the corners, but I think I'm going to leave the corners very squared off on this one, or at least, let's see, I'll leave it squared. No, I'll just leave the whole thing square. I'm going to use Fabrifix glue because it's readily available. And let's see, I'm just going to put some glue right here on this flap that we made. Okay, so here are my pockets. Pocket on the front, pocket on the back, and I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right along the edge right here. Guys, this is so simple that you don't really need my instructions. If you have 6x6 paper, fold it up until you get to what you want to be. Okay? It's not pertinent that you follow these instructions at all, but I have paper that I need to use up, and I wanted to make something really cute to go into my fall junk journal. So there's that. We have 2 of those. Here's the other one. Okay, I went ahead and cut away this 1/2 inch score mark down here at the bottom and cut a little triangle to reduce down the bulk. So here is my pocket. Isn't that pretty? And I'm going to use Vintage Photo again to ink around the edges. This one I will round the corners, just because I like my corners rounded. As Julie from Camellia Crafts Design says, rounded corners are less offensive, which I find to be absolutely hilarious. So here we go. Here's our 1/2 inch fold over right here, and I'm going to fold this up and round my corners with my medium corner rounder. So there's one. Here is the other. Well, that didn't go. Well, we'll work with that. Let's see if I can, yeah, I'll round it individually. Alright, and I'm going to fold up my bottom edge right here, ink it, and round these corners down here. And again, I use the medium corner rounder, which is about 7 millimeters. If you have a different corner rounder, I'm just going to apply a little bit of Fabrifix glue right on the edge of that flap. Okay, and I will fold over this page like so. So yes, I did not follow my own instructions, and I have an extra score mark on there, but once I've smoothed it all out, it'll be just fine. I'm going to use some Fabrifix glue to seal up these pockets right here. There's one. And here is the other. I'm just going to give this a pinch with a little pin or a clip. And I forgot to I forgot to cut in a thumb notch up here at the top. Let's see if this will work, and if it doesn't, yeah, this will work. Sweet. Okay, so now we have that. I didn't ink this at all, and I think it looks great uninked, other than the bottom section. I didn't ink the top of it. So yeah, I think it looks great uninked around the top. So here we have 3 little pockets that will go really nicely in our junk journals. I hope you guys give this a try. I want to thank each and every one of you for actually subscribing to the channel. So those of you who've subscribed, thank you so much. I mean, if you find value here, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. It helps YouTube find me a little bit easier in their algorithms, and check out my links down below. They're all there for you to use. Again, it doesn't cost you anything extra to use my links on Amazon if you find the products that are listed there valuable to you. I use these products almost all the time. I've used them in various projects throughout my channel. Go back and watch the old videos. You'll see a lot of those products being used. So again, if you like this video, give it a big fat thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications so you're reminded every time that I upload a new video. Stay naturally curious, guys. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.